Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody out there on Twitch and YouTube, regardless of where you are in the world or what time of day it is for you. I truly hope you're doing exceptionally well. We're going to get started here. I'm not going to waste too much time because this is a very different stream. We don't normally do this kind of thing, but I think that there's an immense amount of value in just seeing a raw and uncut version of a coaching session from Rank Up Academy, specifically from Awkward in this case. A lot of questions on the internet right now as to whether or not Rank Up Academy is even worth it. My opinion is if it helps you, it's worth it. If it doesn't help you, it's not worth it. That's simple. And it has helped me, so it's worth it. It's not much more complicated than that. And I think a lot of the people that are farming this right now are generally farming it because they haven't found success in their own coaching outside of their professional accolades. So that's it. I think it's that simple. I think there's some jealousy issues going on, and that's it. And that's okay. You just have to identify it for what it is. So we're going to get into it today, and we'll see how the coaching goes. So let me message him and let him know I'm ready, and we're good.
David.
Hello. How are you, my friend?
Doing good. How about you, David?
Honestly, I'm well. Doing really well. Just kind of hanging around the house today. It's we had a pretty nasty snowstorm, so roads still aren't cleared up completely, so I've just been kind of hanging out.
Yeah, I've seen the US is pretty bad right now, right? In terms of the weather. It's like like huge storms.
Yeah,
snow.
just a lot of snow and ice storms. Yeah, we didn't get hit as hard as a lot of the US did, but we got hit hard enough that our area isn't used to it, so they haven't really, the infrastructure just isn't ready for it. So fortunately, we haven't lost power or internet, which is a bonus, but you know, everything's still warm in the house. It's all good. Just things.
All right.
So
That's good. That's good. I watched your short today. You know, your short popped my feed. You played off stream. Is that true? So what's going on there? What happened?
So yeah, short version. Actually, Lies and I had a conversation on Sunday, this past Sunday, and he was just hanging out. We talked for a bit, and he had a suggestion that I have an alt account that I use for stream. I'm not worried about whether or not we have stream snipers or not. We have had a lot of that. I actually looked over it just to make sure I wasn't just coping. There's been a lot of the same two people, just very unemployed, deeply unfulfilled. and I'm like, all right, it is what it is. So I can't change that, and it's not a bannable thing, so I can't report it. So what do I do? And so alt account on stream anyway, generally, and then my main account I just play off stream, and I've down currently for this week. I don't know if it's going to be permanent, but instead of streaming 5 days a week, I do 2 days, and then the other 3 that I normally would have streamed during, I just do an offline session so that I can completely focus on the gameplay and also play on my main account. So that was what that was. Yesterday went exceptionally well. I feel like I was very dialed in and focused, and there were at least, out of those 6 games that I won, there was at least 2 of them, maybe even 3, that I don't think I ordinarily would have won. I mean, if we looked at everything else on the team and looked at, in hindsight, I was watching several of the teammates make a lot of the same mistakes I'd noticed before, but I just didn't care. I was too focused on what I was doing. So I think that changed it a lot. I think it was ultimately, overall, I think it was a good change.
It's like you carried. You're saying. That's like basically what you're saying.
I mean, it's in a very short version. Yep.
Okay, so I'm assuming, by the way, you're recording the sessions that you play offline. I'm assuming if you don't.
I haven't been. That was because yesterday was the first time I had done that, so I really wasn't sure what to do. And then today I did a second session, and the big thing was I've been hanging out with some of my like supporters in the Discord, so I didn't want them to feel like their voice stuff had to go into like a video or something. So anyway, I'm still chewing on how to do that. Actually, tomorrow I'll talk with my community about it a bit and see. But I think ultimately, whatever I do offline, I'll end up just uploading as a VOD. So.
Okay. I mean, you to figure out how you want to do it is because I definitely think that if people would hate to watch you stream less because you get stream snipers.
Of course.
But I mean, I think this could be a temporary thing because eventually people will just get bored of doing so.
Of course. Yep. Well, you would think.
It's just like an attention thing. Yeah, and I mean, they're just trying to get attention, you know.
Oh yeah, they didn't get enough of it growing up, so here we are.
Pretty much. So the games have been going yesterday, pretty good. What rank are you right now, by the way?
Diamond 4 right now. So I have still not quite re-achieved my peak, but we're definitely on an upward trajectory at the moment.
All right, do you have a replay code for me from a game that was like you lost?
Yep, I played a couple today, and there's one, or at least two that I can think of. So let me grab a code, and then I didn't even think to grab it beforehand. It'll just take me a second.
All right. His mic quality is great. That's true. What mic do you have, Kevin?
I have it's called the Electro Voice RE320. But honestly, and I tell people this all the time, if you were going to get a microphone, I bought this like almost 6 years ago, and it was the best, like, quote, budget option. Nowadays, you can get something called the Beacon mic. It's all USB. It's about half the cost of my audio setup, and you're going to get the same audio quality or better. So, all about what preferences are. Okay, so do we want a Zarya or a Sigma game? Do you have a preference?
Whoa, I'm assuming you have a preference.
Of course I have a preference, but I honestly, I think I probably should have the Sigma coaching done, if I'm being real, because that's been one of my bigger weak points, I think, because Zarya, I think I'm making improvements enough now that generally I'm winning. Sigma, almost every time I play him, I lose, so...
all right, okay, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
So send me the code. So, but by the way, you know, like you said, I'm gonna lock in kind of off stream. So that means you're actually taking this very seriously. I'm assuming, yeah, like you really care about improving.
Yeah, I'm trying to. That's for sure.
You know, because some people say like you're not actually trying to improve. You're just trying to be a hard stock.
Right, it's all for marketing and content, and I get that because I've been in this rank for a while. You know, Plat Diamond, realistically, yes, there's a difference, but ultimately, there's not a huge distinction. But that after Diamond is where the player base starts to drop off into, like, you're in the upper portions of the player base. Once you hit Master, especially, you're automatically, I think, in the top 5%. So it's like, I understand why people are considering it that way, and that's okay. It doesn't offend me any. They can think what they want. At the end of the day, I don't need their validation to keep going.
I generally think that if you just like really rank up to, like, let's say Masters GM, that is going to be the biggest redemption arc Overwatch has ever seen. When I say like the redemption arc, it's not actually a redemption arc. It will be the best zero to hero story ever.
No, I think that'll be really cool for sure. I agree with that statement, though. I do.
Because like you win on, like, if you get to, let's say, Masters, right? You win on all, like, in every possible domain there. Like, the people who are higher ranked than you that said that you just suck and are hopeless, right? now you get to the rank and it's like, oh man, I'm wrong. So like you kind of, it fucks with their ego a bit.
Yeah.
because they thought like high elo. Yeah, I know I can recognize this, blah blah blah. You fuck with their ego. So like you fuck with the high elo players, right?
Right.
And then on the people that are lower elo than you, it's like, how could this guy do it and I suck? You know, it makes them even feel worse about themselves. You just like all the people that don't like you, gaming. And by the way, I have no idea why, but all the people that don't like you are just gonna be crying about it for so long. I know it for a fact. And if I were you, because I'm petty, I would rub it in their face every day, man. I would say, look, I am Masters. You've been playing this game for years, and I'm higher ranked than you. You're talking shit. I'm higher ranked than you. You suck.
What's funny is, like, statistically, they all, like, the majority of the people that are yapping in the comment section are gold and below. They have to be.
Crazy.
Like, that's the thing. Like, that's the statistical reality, is that at least half of them, bordering on 60% of them, if you include platinum especially, are genuinely lower ranked than I am, and they're just yapping away.
Yeah, that's YouTube comments for you, man.
Oh,
that's
yeah. All the keyboard warriors, man.
What's the channel? Gaming for Hope. Check him out on YouTube, guys. Give a sub. So he's one of the good guys, okay? Give him a sub. Give him
I appreciate it, bro.
You know? He's one of the good guys. He's not like one of those dumbasses who... whatever.
Yeah, right.
You know.
What's funny is we both are thinking of the same people.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Let me share the screen here. Can you tell me if you see it?
Yeah, I'll go pull it up here. Let's see. It's thinking. Yep, I got you. Let me pull it up for everybody else to see in here. Cool. Get that out of the way. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm ready to rock. Go for it.
No pun intended.
Yeah. No, it really wasn't, actually. That is funny, though. Because I definitely would have intended that if I'd thought about it.
Why aren't you rocking here, bro?
Yeah, right. Okay. Seriously, I gotta rock. Yeah. Rock on cooldown. Rock on cooldown. Go. All right, we are having a little bit of a frame rate issue, just so you know, but it's I can see clearly. It's just frame rate.
Yeah, I think it's just like I'm running everything. It's just so difficult to do it at the same time.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Running, recording, streaming, and all that.
Oh
Thing.
yeah, I
And
know.
also the
Believe
game
me,
has
I
been
know.
pretty
Yeah.
bad. The game, like the way it works, has been really bad since the last update. It's like
Yeah, I've noticed that
drops.
too. I've had some serious FPS issues in the last little while.
Yeah, so like to ask you a question, what do you think the issue that you're facing right now with Sigma is?
You know, I think I'm not entirely sure. I think probably if I had to guess, I really don't know for sure, but if I had to guess, it would be just not managing cooldowns well. I think it would be the like very core of it. I'm open to other observations and then thoughts, obviously, to go with it, but that's my initial thought.
Sure. I mean, look. Let's play out this. Like, let's play this out. Let's assume you're correct. I assume you're correct. It's a cool. What do you say? Cooldown issue. How do you phrase that one?
Cooldown management. Yeah, we can just cooldown usage, cooldown management, however you want to phrase it.
Okay, so it's kind of a vague term. What does it actually mean in practice?
I feel like I'm rushing them. Like I'm just like flashing my shield. I'm using the kinetic grasp too early. Rock, unironically, is being used a lot and is being hit more, but maybe it's not being used at the right timing now. I think a lot of it's just timing.
I mean that's a fair. Okay, that's actually a very fair point. So like initially, the whole rock stuff. The idea is you don't use rock. Let's get him to use rock, right?
Right. Absolutely.
After he starts using rock, let's now let's talk about what is the correct time to use it, because like it's easier to tone down the aggression or the timing than try to amp it up to perfection when you never use it at all.
Correct.
But let's see. You think that rock was good?
I think it was a good attempt. It didn't hit, but I think it was a good idea.
It was. Yeah, just because something does not land doesn't mean it was a bad attempt. It was a good attempt, good idea. If you hit the Genji there, he dies, right?
Right, absolutely.
Solid. What do you think about that shield?
I think it was largely unnecessary.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Lagging? What's going on? Are you seeing everything correctly?
I'm seeing everything fine. Yep.
Okay, so how did the fight play out in your opinion?
I think overall it was good. The rock attempts were, whether or not they hit is not the point. I think they were the right idea. I do think, excuse me, I do think that the shielding is probably one of my biggest issues so far. I haven't used grasp. That I don't know that it was ever needed, but also the shield wasn't needed. So
I'll help you. It wasn't. You didn't need to grasp her anytime. Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't enough damage incoming to do that.
Yeah, I've got no complaints. This fight was played pretty well. I think all the rock attempts were pretty solid. I think that you telegraphed the rock into Ryan. I mean, he just blocked it. It was pretty obvious. But like, you should have done it even if it's telegraphed because you don't want him to get close.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, it stops his charge either way.
This was nice. I like that rock. Because, why not, right? Why not?
Right. Why not? By the time that the fight starts, I'll have it again.
Yeah, you'll have even two of them. You can use it literally right now if you wanted to even. And nothing bad's gonna happen. But, don't need to. So, let's look at this scenario. I just want to play, like, I wanna wrap up this rock thing once and for all. So now we can get a good understanding of what would be a good rock.
Okay.
Looking at this situation, look what you're seeing right now. What would be a good time to rock?
Right about now is like because he's on a arc that's predictable, so I can probably hit him with the rock, the Genji, to be clear.
If you hit him, what is the likelihood of him dying? You think?
Not high though, because unless he falls on top of the train, I'm not gonna have LOS to actually continue to follow up.
You know what? Let's assume for a second Sojourn's alive. Let's assume that. Let's assume the Sojourn's alive there for a second, and let's assume the Reinhardt is not actually a Reinhardt; he's a Winston. And you see the same picture here. Pretend like the Ryan is the Ryan is a Winston, and pretend like Sojourn's alive. Okay? Exactly what you're seeing right now on the screen. When do you think would be an appropriate time to use your rock?
When Winston engages. That's my first guess.
Okay, you would use it on. So can you kind of?
If he jumps, because that's going to be Winston's biggest thing. When he jumps in, he engages. He's probably going to bubble. Most of them bubble right after, just so that they have a bubble when they land. So I can wait until he's landed, then rock him. Now he's stuck in that position, and punishable for a moment, and it'll potentially force him down.
Okay. If Genji and Winston dive at the same time, who do you go for?
I'd say Genji because he's more killable.
Yeah, the answer is depends, but yeah, in general, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
So if we like now the cooldown management part, right? So let's talk through this. What does it mean in cooldown management? So how do we use a rock? What do? We use our shield that is on a very short cooldown. You know, it helps us apply pressure with a left click, right? With our primary fire.
Right.
And what is the purpose of the primary fire?
To do damage and force cooldowns.
Right, to do damage, which forces cooldowns. Right? Basically, you're trying to create an advantage in any way, shape, or form. You're trying to lower their HP, which means they're more likely to die, or you're trying to lower their HP to the point that they're using a cooldown.
Right, and either way, it's your up resources at that point.
Yeah, and a Loge throws an 8 on herself.
Yep.
Right? And then when they have no cooldowns, now you can use your cooldowns in order to capitalize on your advantage. So the way I described this, monkey is jumping on me, means he used jump and ideally bubble. He used his ability to run away into me, and now I can use my rock in order to kill him because he now has no ability to run away because he uses cooldowns. I mean, if Genji dashes in and you rock him, he probably dies because he can't get out.
Right. All I have to do is hit him with a punch and a couple of primaries. He's dead.
You can extend it into every character. That's how you know, like, it's a fundamental thing. Jungkook, when he uses Shadow, all you have to do is chill. Okay, Jungkook, we know Shadow, just go and rock and kill her.
Right. Shouldn't have a way to get out.
If you use rock on a Jungkook with his pressing Shadow, all you're doing is trading cooldowns. There's no advantage there.
Okay.
Now, of course, there's a time and a place to throw a rock at a Jungkook into the Shadow. If you're getting low and she's like running you over, yeah, sure. But the whole idea is like if you want to force Shout with your damage and then force her to use Shout, and then you capitalize on the fact that she has no Shout with your cooldown. Tank requires a lot of patience. You want to be very patient with tank. And what does that mean in practice? You just play a lot of poke. You try to poke the enemies and force their cities, and then you save your cities, the big ones, Brock, for example, as much as you can. In order to capitalize after they have no cooldowns. That's what there is to it. I know I just kind of had to explain the thought process through so we can understand what good cooldown management is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like here, this guy dash, right? If you rock him now, exactly what I was talking about. You see? That's like the perfect demonstration. Genji dashes, boom, no dash, I rock him. He has nothing. He's defenseless. He can run away. He's dead. Awesome. Love that.
I don't know why I keep shielding the Ryan.
No.
He's not going to do any good.
Yeah.
Even if he is on me, it does nothing. Unless I can cut off his healing or something.
Alternatively, where do you think you could have put your shield?
I mean, honestly, right, similar to where it is now, that it cuts off the angle where his other two teammates are. I could also put the shield in between him and the teammates, so that, especially because they're both supports, so it cuts off his supports from healing him. So
yeah, the play here would be Ryan is by himself in front of your team. All you have to do, like, just put a shield here and just cut off the healing. That's all. You can't really shield the Ryan. It's not gonna do anything.
No,
but you can cut off the healing. Then I mean, this is just kind of nitpicking. He still died, but that's like, in principle, that's the first thing you should look at.
Right.
The enemy tank is overextending. Instead of shielding the tank that is not going to do anything for me because it's not a tank that has anything to do with a shield, he bypasses the shield. How can I cut off the healing? How can I cut off the supports? How can I cut off the shots that are coming with him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting situation. What would he do? So what's going on here?
I've got a soldier who is having the time of his life.
Pretty much. Okay.
I don't know. Is there?
Before
go ahead.
Before I play this, what do you think most people would do here?
Most people would probably drop down and try and save the soldier.
Right. Would you think it would be a good idea or a bad idea?
That's a terrible idea. I'm willing to bet that I do
Why
it.
is
because ultimately you've given up a better position to try and save a teammate who dies either way. There's no way that he gets out here. He's half HP. There's four of them looking at him.
Okay, so let's say he dies and you didn't give up your better position. How likely are you to defend that better position from them if you're missing a DPS?
I mean, there's a lot of nuance, but obviously just by nature of being down one, you're less likely.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's some nuance to it. There's some exceptions to the rule, but in general, you're probably not going to be able to contain the space simply because they will take less damage than you.
Right.
Because they have one extra DPS. So actually, it's not that you should drop down and try to save your soldier. It's actually you should drop down and try to kill the enemies. That's what you should do. It's not about saving your soldier there.
Because he is cooked.
All of them are right now looking at him. What can I do here? And know what the good play would be here? I mean, I'm not necessarily saying drop, but you know, you could jump on top of the bus here, or Flux. Flux would go big here.
Yeah, I think
Flux
so.
is your best chance right now.
Yeah.
Flux, not only likelihood for you to get for you to kill them, but also you save the soldier. So I just want to talk this through. It's a lot of people would just, oh, soldier, what are you doing? You're feeding, blah blah blah, right?
Right.
True, and
right, which he is, but yeah, but
he is. They would be true, but just saying he's feeding and then crying about it doesn't do anything. Like you want to make the best, you want to get the best outcome that you can get based on the situations, like a chessboard. You can put, you know, you can be trapped. You could be in a really fucked up spot, but there's still the best move to make.
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
Right? And that the best move to make is like he is feeding, right? Which means a lot of people are gonna be looking at him. So what do? Press forward and try to kill the people that are looking at him.
Right, while they're distracted.
Yeah. Let's keep playing. I want to show you what happens.
Yeah, rush that one a bit.
You see what I mean? It's now when you got when you played it passive and you said like I didn't want to give up the good position, right? And you didn't. But then they slowly just creeped up to you, and and because you're on the back foot, by the way, the pressure's on you, right? So you rushed every cooldown. Rock was too early, Flux was too early, everything there was too early. But that's only because you're feeling the pressure of them, like kind of sandwiching your team. They're surrounding your team.
Yeah.
You're -1, so you feel like I have to make a play. And when you feel like you have to make a play, it feels like I have to make a play fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let me tell you, you already missed the timing of making a play. And the timing of making a play when the soldiers drop down and start feeding. That was the time for you to make a play. If you Flux there, you probably win the team fight.
Yeah. Yeah, even if he dies. That's true.
So something important to notice here is they're already noticing two things. Number one, you're putting your shield for no reason sometimes.
Yep.
Right? You want to be purposeful with your shield. I want to do something with my shield. I want to block heals my shield. I want to block incoming damage on myself, my shield. I want to block incoming damage on my teammates. If you can see my cursor here.
No, I can't.
Can you see my mouse?
Yeah, but if I put it behind the Mercy between her and the Moira. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So you used every ability in the game, including Flux, and you
still lost the fight. Yep.
Yeah. Shield here would have been fine. And the second thing that this was like a tiny thing. So on tank, you need to know when to push in, right? And I know like after I released a lot of my videos talking about it, a lot of people now know when to push in. But from your perspective, what would be a good indication of you when should I push in? Because we've talked about this before.
You want to push in when you have an advantage. So, I mean, obviously, one of the simplest things is if they walk backwards, you go forward. Pretty simple.
Right. And what? Because what would it mean for them to walk backwards?
If they're backing off, that means that they're probably losing that fight. There's a reason they're walking back. There's some kind of pressure that's pushing them back.
Exactly. They lose HP. They have no cooldowns, except that's why they're pushing back. So you want to press in that advantage as much as you can until they have their cooldowns or their health back, and then you are now should be on the defensive. Like it's not a one way street. It's not I push until I kill them. Sometimes you'll push, they get health back, somebody heals them, they get their cooldowns back, and you used everything up, right? So now you have to play more on the defensive. It's not I push until I kill them. You have to push pull. But that's not what I'm talking about. So you said I want to press on the advantage, right? This just was me yapping for a second. You said I want to press on the advantage when they walk back, when I walk forward, right? What would be an advantage to you? Can you like name what would you see with your eyes on the screen that would quantify an advantage or qualify an advantage?
I mean, a cooldown used, Moira used Fade, Juno uses her glide boost, I forget what it's actually called, Sojourn uses Slide, Genji uses Dash.
So, when they use a cooldown?
Right, when they use a cooldown, yep.
Is it every time or only, let's say they use Fade and you have no Rock, would that quantify as an advantage, you think?
Potentially, depends on if their HP is up. If their HP is low, which is probably why they used it, then if I am within range to left click, then it'd be worth pursuing.
You're right. You said potentially, maybe, right?
Right.
But if you have your Rock, all of a sudden it's not really maybe. It's
it's absolutely you go.
Right. So what else would you quantify? So you said when enemies are low, when enemies have no cooldowns, and I have them. What else? There's one more thing that would qualify as an advantage. That is
Oh,
a
they're
little bit
down
less
one.
obvious.
I mean, that would,
Something less obvious. I mean,
Oh,
look,
less
down one
obvious.
is like I mean, less like when they're down one is more so they are low. Like just call it that they have no
okay.
HP.
Okay, kind of lump that in the same thing.
Minus HP. Huh?
Okay. Said it's less obvious.
It's a little bit less obvious, yeah.
Hmm.
It's the hardest one. People really have a hard time under kind of picking that apart as an advantage.
Yeah, I honestly am not too sure.
I'll give you a hint. What happened with a soldier?
Oh, yeah, when you have a feeding teammate.
No, but it's not an advantage of feeding teammates.
Well, no,
it's
but
like
it's not.
What
They're
what
distracted.
Causes, what? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
What I was
okay.
looking for. When enemies don't pay attention to you is a big advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're almost guaranteed to do something, some sort of damage or hit some sort of cooldown with no pushback.
Right. If they aren't paying attention to you, they don't know what's coming.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
A big part of advantage is people don't pay attention to you. And when you notice a teammate feeding like that and enemies don't pay attention to you, that's an immediate cue for you. Let me push the people that don't pay attention. That's exactly what you want to do. That's my advantage.
Makes
And
sense.
that's why people struggle with it. It's not only if the enemies are low and if the enemies have no cooldowns, also if they don't pay attention.
Right.
So let's play this out. What did you see here right now?
A rushed shield. Probably should have led with a rock.
The shield is not a big deal. Whatever. Let's just talk through the context of what we just talked about with the advantages. What are you seeing here right now, practically, in your screen?
Genji feeding.
I wouldn't say he's feeding, but I would say that he's not paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. True.
Right?
Yeah.
Which means that, look, you just go in and you immediately surprise him. What was the issue, though?
I didn't lead with a rock.
Yep, exactly. Because if you hit the rock right there, he has no means to react to her because you just surprised the guy. It's like, what the hell?
Right.
Where's this your Sigma here?
Right.
And then you're more likely to kill him. The thing about... So if you have the element of surprise in somebody, is getting surprised. What do you want to use in order to have high likelihood of a kill?
Some kind of CC.
Well, the answer would be the thing that will do the most amount of burst damage
Right.
as possible. Because
Yeah. Okay. True.
yeah, so it's not a CC, it's more so the fact that the rock does tons of damage and just like locks him in place.
Right.
If you were a soldier here, what would you use?
Helix rocket.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. If you were... Let me think. If you were Cass here, what would you do?
Nade.
First, you would shoot.
Interesting.
Shoot, nade, shoot.
Okay.
Because there's no downtime between. Because what the thing about the nade, right? The thing about the nade is because like it doesn't do a lot of damage.
No, it just
locks him in
stuns
place.
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
So then
but
shoot, nade, shoot.
nade.
Yeah.
Shoot nade, shoot. Yeah, shoot nade because it
Okay.
does the most burst damage. Here you rock and you might get a kill. But it's like that's what I'm talking about. That was your advantage. That was
Right.
your advantage.
And then I
Paying
lost it.
attention
I
to your
see
rock.
that. Yep. That's absolutely true.
Yeah. But that's okay. Sometimes you're gonna try to capitalize and you're gonna fail. That's normal.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people would yeah. But at least like the best case scenario for you is for you to get a kill here.
Mm-hmm.
The worst case scenario, use the dash. It's like still fair equivalent of cooldowns. You trade the cooldowns. So like at worst you trade cooldowns, which is not that bad. Here, what's up? What's going on, Jamie?
Are you talking about the shield or?
I'm talking about in general.
I mean, they're
What
down
did you
one.
notice?
I could maybe
Yeah.
push forward a bit. Yeah.
They're down one, they're using a ring, and nobody's pushing through a ring, which means they use a cooldown for no reason, which means that now they won't have that cooldown, you can capitalize. That's a clearly press forward there. You would press forward there, right? And especially, by the way, your Reaper made a play, and they were kind of distracted. He could have gone, rocked the Moira, boom. Now what do you think?
Probably a
What
little
do you
too
think
late
about this whole-
because now that they're in
Yeah,
Juno ult, yeah, they're. I mean, there's no killing them here.
So let's look at the advantages clearly here, right? Genji's dead, your Reaper's in, or I don't know, maybe he wasn't in, but Genji's dead. Advantage. I press forward, right? I can catch somebody by surprise. Reaper was there, right?
Right.
And then you would have pushed, you would have tried to get a kill. As soon as you hear the Juno ult, what would you do?
Back off.
Yeah, exactly. Now they have the advantage. So when I mean push and pull, you're pushing the advantage and you pull on the disadvantages. So we have an advantage. I try to press until it's no longer an advantage. Genji is dead. They're -1. I have full HP. I have my cooldowns. Let's make a move. Okay, they press Juno ult. Cool. They click Q. I back out. I wait the Juno ult out. After they Juno ult, it means with the Juno ult, they probably use some cooldowns right together with the Juno ult. Which means that now they have no cooldowns, they have no ults, they can just press the advantage by cooldowns. So what you should have done, push, Juno ult back, and now push again after Juno ult, assuming nobody died. But what you're doing now is you're just like exchanging cooldowns. This doesn't do you any favors. It does nothing for you. You're the big disadvantage, you're trying to stand inside a Juno ult.
Yeah.
You have no advantage, you're trying to press. You're at disadvantage, you're trying to press, that is why you die.
Yep.
It's the wrong time to push. What's going on now?
They've used Primal, and they're, well, actually, yeah.
So
yeah.
in order to kill you, they use Juno ult, they use cooldowns. I think Monkey jumped. You see a bubble, right?
Right, but this is actually our Echo copy Primal. I just realized that. Okay.
Yeah, Sojourn, enemy Sojourn is dead. They have no cooldowns. Everybody's looking at your Echo. That's a clear advantage. You press here. You have to press here. Yeah, awesome. Perfect. Look, nobody's looking at you. All you have to do is just click W and just kill him. Until it's no longer an advantage, which would be...
Now.
Right now, that's it. Yeah, no advantage. You tried to capitalize. You did what you could to kill a Juno. That's it. Now you go back into the default. When we say default, what do we mean, actually?
Just cart or a defensive position, a corner.
Yeah, something where you can safely shoot the enemies and force their cooldowns or lower their
without
health
having to
and
use
force
yours.
their
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Poking phase. That's what a poking phase means. Just poke. Yeah. What do you see now?
Just a lot of flashing shield unnecessarily.
Right.
Also, the Monkey is in a really good position, but both of his supports are low HP.
What is happening right now on the screen, man? Take a look.
Oh, we got our Reaper going in and distracting their backline.
And what else that gives you an advantage? Soj dead.
No, yeah, duh.
Soj dead, Reaper's in, Monkey.
Overthinking it.
Soj dead. Yeah. Soj dead, Reaper's in. Advantage, they don't pay attention to you. Bam, pop from the corner, you kill Moira. Follow up, maybe Rock, maybe I don't know, whatever. But look how defensive you play, considering it's not only an advantage. You have such a big advantage, the fight is unlosable.
Yeah.
You killed Soj and Reaper is in there and they're all 1 HP. I mean, of course, you don't know they're 1 HP, but...
Right, but if I looked around the corner, I would be.
Huh? Nice. Advantage, what's now? You do have an advantage or do you have a disadvantage?
I mean, I would say we have an advantage, except, I mean, it might be even because he's using ult, but other than that...
Yeah. It's not exactly even, it's more so that you have the advantage, but it's not enough to press.
So it's just enough to hold, but not to go anywhere further backward or forward.
Yeah, all you have to do is like, okay, Monkey is going and trying to kill your team. I mean, if you had a rock, you try to rock him, of course, to prevent your teammates from dying. But the best thing you can do is right now just kind of jiggle and just shoot these guys. So at least he has no follow-up. Because the primal Monkey is not going to kill 4 of your teammates. Yeah, which you do, which is nice. See, like, he can't really do anything by himself.
Right.
But if you had some follow-up there, it would be a little bit of a problem. So, now what?
I mean, honestly, I have Rock. I could just rock this Sojourn.
You could, but they're still too defensive. Now, they use the disruptive shots. Primal is over. All you have to do is just wait for them to commit more, but that was a little bit too early. It's not a commitment. They used a bunch of cooldowns. The thing is, Gaming, you have to remember, if they're using a bunch of cooldowns, you don't want to catch them while they're using the cooldown. You want to catch them after they've used the cooldown.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Not needed. And missed too.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that. That was the least of your mistake. That was fine.
Yeah, I mean, there was, yeah, I'm with you.
That target's very difficult. Should have gone for the Juno there, but whatever. But you need to press somebody here. And who do you press? the person that is completely irrelevant to the fight and you can't kill. Who cares? Let this guy stay here. Big fucking, big whoopty fucking do. Let him stay here, okay?
Right,
Like you
kill the
just kill
Juno
this
that's actually
guy,
behind
or
me.
yeah, or Genji that is playing your team. Let him stay over there. You see what I mean? That's a bad rock. Why
Yeah,
is that a bad rock?
So there's nothing there
Because
there's nothing there to do with that.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and perhaps like you saw enemies around. Maybe somebody's gonna peek a corner. Maybe somebody's gonna extend a bit. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, you don't know if you won't need it for the next 2 seconds. You don't know yet. But I like. Hey, yo, that was. Oh, game, that was so good. What happened? Oh man, you run away. Look at this. Look. They're -1. They think you're main. You're showing up to the left side.
Yeah,
Hey.
I could have just shot him from the back and made him turn around. Yeah.
Yeah, even if you have a rock, bam, rock kill. But why is that? Because not paying attention to you.
Right. They're distracted. Again, goes back to that. I'm giving him so much space here. Probably worth doing though. Yeah.
Oh, well, the thing is you don't know.
Right.
The thing is you don't know where your teammates are because they didn't turn back to look at them. You don't know where they are.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But
yeah.
if you turn around and you saw Echoes like over here, Reaper over here, like, oh, let me hold this. You don't need to back out. You don't need to give them space. Because your teammates is around.
True.
Can help.
Really bad grasp. I mean, I'm full HP.
Yeah. Basically, you gave them the advantage.
Right.
Basically, you gave them advantage because like now Sigma no grasp. Now he doesn't care. He uses his own grasp for no reason. He just mirrors your mistake. But all of this happened is because you just gave them space for free, used some random cooldowns. Now they're just pressing with the advantage because you have nothing.
Right.
No rock,
I gave them a ton of advantages. Yep.
Yeah. Because these are cooldowns that got you nothing. I'm not gonna go over this too much, but levitating perk, just go up here.
Yep.
Just keep pressing.
I'm pretty sure I have it too.
Yeah, because look, I know you have 250 HP, but you're not running into the enemy team.
Right.
You have a Sigma, a copy of a Sigma.
Sigma.
Means people don't pay attention. Yeah, you have to help because people don't pay attention to you. It's lowering their HP. It's forcing their cities. People don't pay attention to you. You want to press that advantage. Juno, boom, rock. If you hit, she goes up the map. But you have an advantage right now. You're not pressing it. You see?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yep.
And now, when the advantage is over, they just press you down. You missed on the timing of the advantage.
Yeah, I see it. Mm-hmm. That was a good grasp.
But now at this point, you can't really win.
No, you just need to back
too much
out.
of an advantage.
Either die or get out. Yep.
Yeah, but in all instances that you lost the team fight is because you failed to press on every advantage you've had. And the specific advantage you failed to press on is the least obvious one. They weren't paying attention to me. They were busy with my Echo. They were busy with my Reaper. These are the advantages you're missing on.
Yep.
Oh, they're looking at my soldier that is feeding? Okay, let me see what I can do with that.
Okay.
Because people don't pay attention to me.
Maybe rocks a tracer there, maybe.
See, like the shields also, like you don't.
I'm just like flashing them for no reason. Like,
Yeah.
there's no.
Yeah, you're flashing because you assume. You just assume. You don't look. First look and then put them with a purpose. Slow down on them, okay?
Yeah.
Have
that's
purpose
good.
behind the shield.
Yeah, yeah. Why am I giving them all this space?
Yeah, I mean, what are you worried about looking at this?
I'm worried about the tracer that keeps completely destroying my backline. That is definitely going through my mind. This is a game I played today, and I remember that tracer being a very good player.
Right. So you can't really drop here. It's not the best position you can be at, right?
Mm.
You don't want to, because if you drop here, like I mean,
You're just within
like,
4 LOS. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's weird LOS for your supports. They can't really see much unless you play around this corner.
Right.
This corner will be better. But you, on the other hand, you don't want to give them the high ground, right?
Right. Obviously, you don't want to give them the high ground if you can avoid it. Absolutely.
Right. So what is the solution here?
Go pressure out the tracer. Maybe go far left. That gives them a lot of space to move. But I'm already doing that. So.
You're not. You're just like here. Take this angle, make sure nobody's here, and then work from this angle.
Okay,
Like
that makes
if
sense.
the thing is, you don't want them to have this, and you don't want them to have. I mean, so
Of the two,
you
I'd
can't-
rather
you can't-
prevent the one we're talking about. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. So you want to make sure you have this first, and then work from here to here.
Okay.
The thing is, right now you're not contesting anything. You're letting them have that, and you have letting them have that. So you're just like contest one. Either give them the high ground or give them the low ground. Preferably, you want to clear the high ground first, and then drop to the low ground, because your team it's easier to drop from the high ground to the low ground in comparison to the other way around.
Yeah.
So what you should have done is pretty simple. You see them there. It's not a time to fight. Okay, let me clear this. Let my team have this angle, and then I work from here.
That makes sense. I see what you're saying.
But you're like not doing either. And that happened after you said that Tracer's a good player.
Yeah. Okay. Even good players
well,
make
like,
mistakes. Come on.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. You're right. So you killed Tracer. What do you see?
Right. I see a low Moira that I believe just used fade. I'm like 99% certain she faded to that location.
Yeah, you try to rock, but the question is why you're not pressing. You killed Tracer, enemy's low, turn around, your teammate's full. Boom, you just walk here. That's all you do.
Even a Sigma pushing within that, because that seems like a brawl range. In my mind, I think I default to holding a poke range with him and using his max range rather than getting up in their face. But is it? I'm just asking the question because I actually don't know. In this situation, is it still a good idea then to push forward, and even though they're already within my effective range?
What's the threat?
I mean, if I'm closer to them, they're going to be able to hit shots better, burst damage with a rock. I don't know if he's used it, though, to be fair. I'm not too sure on that.
Let me ask a question a little bit, and the question that leads to a different conclusion. If you drop here, what happens with your teammates?
They probably push forward.
Yeah, right. So they take more space around the map. You give them better angles to work with. Like, because right now, if your Echo wanted to fly here and attack, everybody would focus her, right? Because my tank is playing really far back.
But if I'm up in front of them, she has the chance to have an element of surprise.
Yeah, that's the whole idea of like creating space. You press forward so your team can take more part of the map and have more comfortable angles to work with, which will lead to doing a lot of damage. And if they do a lot of damage, people look at them, which means that people won't pay attention to you, which means you can kill them.
Yeah.
And kill them. That's the idea. Like, you would press the advantage, you would use Juno ult, and you would go. But look, notice right now, minus Tracer, you're like, how is it possible that my tank is the last guy to walk and push? Your Echo Mercy Reaper are going in way before you.
Good point.
They recognized the advantage, you didn't.
Yeah. And they die for it because I'm not there to help.
Right. Like, how would this work? This would have worked out perfectly for Reaper if he pressed the advantage, because they would all look at you and then he just Reaper rules into people. They don't pay attention to him, just kills everyone.
Yeah, I see it.
You failed to press in the advantage. That's the idea. So now that you have a strong understanding of what it means to press on the advantage, so advantage would quantify as they're low, they're minus people, and they don't pay attention. And what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to play the game and literally just focus on your advantages. You chill until you have an advantage. You poke, you poke, you poke, you poke, you poke. You chill until you have an advantage, then you press. That's what I want you to do. Are you able to play now?
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. I'll stream it to here in just a second. Just a second. All right, make sure it's coming through for you, okay?
Fact, sometimes it's hard to tell if you have an advantage because everyone is 1. I'm assuming you're talking about your team. If your team is 1 HP, it means you don't have the advantage.
Yeah.
That's why user tank would like to turn around and look at your team more often to know what the situation is like.
Absolutely.
Are they able to push with me? No, I can't push. I can see the screen for some reason. It's just gray for me. Let me try.
Is it gray? I can.
No, it's like something on my end.
Got you. Okay.
Can you open up the stream again?
Yeah, yeah. Try that. See if it's any better. Still not doing it.
No, I just see a gray screen.
We try not streaming
Sure.
Overwatch. I'll just stream the screen itself instead. See if that helps.
It does.
Okay,
Fix
cool.
it.
There we go.
So like now, what I'd like you to practice in the live coaching is thinking, when do I have the advantage? Do I have the advantage? Are they looking at me? Are they not paying attention to me? Is the enemy team busy? Boom, I press. Enemy team low, I press. Enemy team have no cooldowns, I press. And until then, all you do is poke. You're trying to force the mistakes. You're trying to force them to make mistakes. I like that map.
Yeah, me too. Out of the selection especially, I prefer it.
Choose heroes to ban.
Right, let's play Sigma. Get in. Why are we on Zarya gaming?
Oh, it's just default mode. I can
okay.
I can pick Sigma as long as it doesn't get banned. I guess.
If we did Sigma, yeah.
Okay. Interesting set of pants.
What is that music? Is that in the game?
Oh. No, here.
Oh my God, man, what is that music?
It's the background music I have on stream. I didn't think it was coming through. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
My bad.
Is it at least copyright free? So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't have to. Yeah,
Okay,
it's definitely copyright free. You're good. You're good. Yeah. Oh jeez, I did it again. Yeah. It's like default mode. I just picked Zarya.
Yeah, I get it. By the way, same thing with Zarya. Exactly the same thing. Oh, they don't pay attention, but beat them down.
Questions when you could just obey. An American cowhand. Has this dimension?
And the second thing is you have to think about, be more purposeful with your shield. Don't just put it to put it. Think like what are we trying to accomplish with that?
Yeah.
Remarkable. How far
Am I trying to block heals? Am I trying to block damage for me, for my teammates? Trying to block a cooldown?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
76, reporting for duty.
All right, let's move out.
Hit him hard.
That's gonna be a problem.
Okay.
I dropped that at the wrong time. That was just a good knife. Pulled me right off the high ground.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But there you also kind of panic rock, right?
Yeah.
Because
When
then
she was.
what you would do is, okay, he used rock, I'm just gonna run it with a shout. But instead, if you shout and then you rock, you kind of like mitigate the disadvantage.
A threat emerges. Actuating the barrier. Enemy vector.
So what did you do here, gaming?
A threat emerges.
Stabilize a bit, poke, because we don't have an advantage at the moment. Now we do, though.
An enemy appears.
There's just no way.
Okay.
A threat emerges.
When you say we had an advantage, because you killed one, right?
Right.
The problem is that you had teammates that are dead and your team was low HP. So it was not really an advantage. You should have stabilized first. Let your team stabilize, then you should have went in. You
Okay.
rushed in.
Back from the brink once more.
Enemy vector calculated. The barrier appears.
For the reckoning!
An enemy appears. Enemy vector calculated.
What's that shield for?
Try and shield off the supports from their tank.
Yeah, you could have but put the shield like super far in front. And also, what do you think about the rock at the beginning on jump between the
I think it was decent, because it was.
way too early. Way too early.
I mean, obviously, I don't get there in time.
Score
So
0-1.
at the end, you rocked. What are we trying to do with the rock? Because think about it. You rocked the junk reset. It's a decent attempt, right?
Right.
It's decent. Okay, well, what did he accomplish?
It didn't accomplish anything. It got her to
Right.
use shout, I guess, after, but
Likely that time
You should have used shout because of it.
right.
You shot because you wanted to press Q.
Barring relativistic effects, of course.
So
I liked you better when you
the thing about like as we established, your rock is your big cooldown. You want to force the small cooldown, then you can capitalize on your big cooldown. Right now, you're using your rock way too early. You're trying to force an advantage with the rock, but then you can capitalize with an advantage if you have no cooldown.
Right. Okay.
it's all falling apart.
And also, if you want to know that you have an advantage, ask yourself, can my teammates follow up on me here? And just go back poking. He dies, whatever. You go back to poke.
Proclaiming a barrier.
That'll be a nice attempt on a rock. That being said, finish the fight. Did you ever look at your teammates throughout the entire team fight?
No.
Vector calculated.
No, they just died around you. And if they die around, means somebody's shooting at them. And if somebody's shooting at them, means they're not paying attention to you. And instead, you decided you took the fight against the only person who was paying attention to you, which is Drunk
The
Queen.
barrier.
If they were sitting on the high ground, is there something you can do in order to get them off of there?
I mean, force it, I suppose.
Yeah, left that, but now it's too late. I mean, you already died. The fair is already dead.
An enemy appears.
What do you think about the rock, Gaming?
A little bit rushed.
Yeah, let her waste the shout and then rock after the shout.
Enemy vector calculated.
Played really passive here, by the way.
I mean, we're getting ran over. I don't know how passive fits into this particular scenario.
Enemy appears.
You lost a teammate, you push back, everybody's full HP. You should at least consider poking. Don't want to press. I mean, I'm not saying press, but don't go back. Full HP. What are you backing out for? Did they use anything? Not really. Click more W, Gaming. You're a little bit scared. More W.
Yeah, it's coming here. I mean,
Time for the reckoning.
Gaming. Why do you think your team died?
Defeat.
they were just getting outflanked, I guess. I don't know.
Well, how could you make sure your team dies less?
Forcing the cooldowns of the enemies before they push in.
No? No? I mean, you could, but no, that's not how you prevent. So, what is the job of a tank? Or
Take
rather,
damage.
let me rephrase the question. Oh, yeah, you take damage. Because if you take damage, who isn't?
Your teammates.
Yeah. The problem is you just played super passive. Like, you didn't clear no angles. You just, stood still. And well, your teammates were shutting down. Your teammates were getting shot. Your teammates are getting shot on the left. You're standing in front of a Drunk Queen, exchanging fire doesn't do anything. Go clear the high ground left.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
team is fighting on the right. Your Cassidy was fighting on the right against the Hanzo Kiriko that was sleeping. You're standing. No, go help. Okay? I
Yeah.
want you to pay attention, people. When people don't pay attention to you, you press. And if people are shooting at your teammates, it must mean that they're not paying attention to you. It has to mean that. Because they either shoot you or they either shoot your teammates.
That
Go
makes
again.
sense. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You just respawned, walk down main, same choke. maybe left. Maybe I can catch somebody from the left. Maybe I can catch somebody on the high ground. You have to think. You have to think in a way like you have to think specifically. Who can I catch by surprise? Who's not paying attention? Oh, he's shooting at my Hanzo. Okay, cool. Let me rock him. And also, you saw the Junker Queen click shout, right? What did he immediately do? Rock. Why? Like why is it bad for you?
Because she's still. I mean, it's just a neutral trade at that point. There's no advantage.
You're right.
Vote for a map.
You're correct. It's neutral. I have no advantage. But instead, she uses shout. Every Junker Queen, every shout the Junker Queen used was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Very early. All you have to do is pull back. Okay, now you have no shout, and you're overextending. You're dead. You're rock you.
Select your
So now I'd like to focus. Perhaps, if I frame this differently, it will help. First off, when it's neutral, when it's the poking phase, you want to draw the aggression to yourself.
heroes.
So you show, you pick around corners, you put shield, right? You want to make sure people look at you and see you, right? So they shoot you. And if that happens, your team can take angles. And once your team takes angles, people are going to be shooting at them, right? Because they're applying pressure. And when people are shooting at them, that's where you want to start pressing on people that don't pay attention to you. But initially, you have to grab the attention towards yourself. Right? So show first, draw the aggression. You see your team is walking in. They're walking in on somebody. Somebody's going to shoot at them. Somebody that is not paying attention to you. And that's who you press.
Okay.
Or if you pay attention to, like, you know, obvious mistakes, like a Reaper walking with no wraith into your team. I don't know. You were so self-conscious in the game. It seems like you were like thinking really hard, gaming.
Yeah, I think my brain was firing on all two cylinders.
Yeah.
Both cylinders were fighting for third place.
It felt like concentrated so hard, like the hamster started spinning there, you know?
Yeah, no, I think that's probably true. Yeah.
My old friend's innovation and imagination. A shame you've never met them.
All right. You game, you gaming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Yes, enhance me.
You caught?
Actuating the barrier.
What are you so afraid of, gaming? Yeah, thank you, thank you. You're sitting too much in the poking phase, and you're just pushing the robots. There's a time they're like, okay, let's stop poking.
Enemy vector calculated. An enemy appears.
Nice try.
Barrier has been down.
I see a hostile.
Over here. A threat emerges. An enemy appears.
Random. Gaming, press. Thank you.
I mean,
Yeah, but you missed the timing. You're standing at the same place, Gaming. You stood in the stairs for the past minute and a half. You just stood there and shot. It's not going anywhere. Switch position. Try left window. Okay? Try main choke. They just pushed 57 meters without even considering stopping them. I need to move. Like, how can you surprise the enemies if you're not moving? Think about it. If they know where you are all the time, you need to keep moving. Here, boom, move. Okay, press. Let's go. Press. Okay, never mind. It's not a press anymore because they beat it. Nice try.
did we even get anybody with that? Oh, we did. Oh boy.
Gaming, when you heard freeze, don't move, what is that a cue for you to do?
I mean, push forward, except she didn't hit anybody with it, so...
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. People pay attention to her. Everybody turned around to deal with her. And that was your time to press. You had to press there. You remember, every time a teammate makes a play, that's an opportunity for you to press because they're not paying attention to you. Like this.
A threat emerges.
Alright.
Enemy vector calculated. The barrier over there.
When do you press? Yo. Let's go, gaming, let's go. Nice, thank you. That was a good press. What do you shield here? Gaming.
What's that?
What do you shield here?
What did I shield there? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not a good answer. Alright, focus up. I'd like you to pay attention, gaming, to when people look at your teammates and start pressing the people that are look at your teammates. You're playing too passive. You're playing too passive when people don't pay attention to you.
Enemy vector calculated.
What in the
Right.
world?
Advantage, 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 advantage.
We're down, right? I mean, we're
but you're
heavily
using
down.
coalescence, but you're using coalescence. You can't win the fight if you just decide to sit back. Okay, so what was your plan? Okay, so you're down 2, so what was the play? Just die? Just let them just roll you over?
I mean, I don't see a world where we recover that. What would be the point of going in?
We kind of did. I mean, he killed the soldier and was 4-3, and they call it and still running. It was definitely an opportunity.
Enemy vector calculated.
I mean, as I said, was it a good call lessons? No, but it happened.
Proclaiming a barrier. An enemy appears. Enemy vector calculated. Serve your emperor well.
What are you so afraid of, Gavin? You have 750 HP and they're dying. Let's go. Thank you. Here, what was the hesitation to push 750 HP? They're too dead. No cooldowns because they use everything.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know. The thinking in my head is there's no reason to leave the position because I'm on Sigma and I can still do damage from where I'm at.
Oh, but you have to press because your teammates cannot take more aggressive positions. They want to be in front of the tank. Your teammates keep dying because they keep pressing in front of the tank.
Okay.
And if they keep pressing in front of the tank, well, you need to press. So you can go, press. Nice soldier. Let's move. May wall. Let's go. Thank you. There we go. Yeah. Keep pressing. Who's that goofy guy? I know he's ship there, but this guy's dead for sure. Never mind. I like that shield. Yeah, I like that rock because he wasn't paying attention to you, was he? What are you so afraid of, Gaiman? Hey. Thank you.
Oh my god. Wow. I thought I hit shift. I just didn't hit it fast enough. My fault.
Yeah, but even then, it's like, okay, you press, they don't die. At some point, it's like, okay, that's my advantage is now over.
It's
Like,
enough.
all
It's
those
enough.
get
Back
made
off.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But that was a good push, you know, getting better.
Surrender to
Oh.
my will.
Yeah, if you were there, that was a clear cue for you to push, by the way. Nice try.
Huh?
It's okay. Thanks. Press!
Proclaiming a barrier.
Thank you.
Enemy vector calculated.
By the way, even then you were super late to press. Even there. May eyes block in front of them. May.
Barricade.
They're all looking at May. Press. Go poke a bit more. Damn it. Don't let them walk for free. Alright. Great! If you don't poke there, they don't die. What's the shield for?
Duplicating signal.
Fine. If you need to stabilize, you can stabilize, by the way. Right? You hear that? What's that cue for you? Nice. Very close. Nice try, nice try.
Oh, jeez.
Gaming. You killed the Wuyang. They pop Sojold. What do you need to do? That situation.
Pressure the Sojourn?
Shield the Sojourn. Shield and press. Shield and press the Sojourn. She's trying to kill your teammates. Just walk in phrase. Because the thing is, you're not gonna die to the Sojourn. You're full HP. Pocket it. You're not gonna die. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Your teammates can die, and if you die, you lose. You have to put yourself in front of them. What do you think about that?
Maybe early. There wasn't anybody to follow up on it.
Yeah, and he also used it on the only person he couldn't kill.
Wait, what? Didn't he just charge in? Hello?
The barrier appears. Collapsing the barrier.
Your plate is good.
Enemy vector calculated.
Hi.
Also, yeah. I was about to ask you what was the purpose of that shield, and if you had your shield, you could have actually done something about this, you know? About your Mercy dying.
A threat emerges.
I am cooked here, aren't I? Yep. No, decent res.
Well, I want to talk about this in a second. This whole visor would have gone to shit if you just put a shield.
Yeah, I tried. I said I tried to Eagle Rock. It was a bad play.
Yeah, and also, wait, focus, let's fight. They have Shatter, by the way, letting you know, helping you out here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Shatter, by the way.
Ah.
Nice try again.
Team defeat.
Nice try. I mean, it got better over time. Again, what do you think what's the issue here?
Still just too hesitant.
Play of the game.
What is really interesting? What really interests me to know is like, what are you thinking in these moments? That you're standing still.
Probably trying to process information, I think. Like not multitasking well.
So I asked you as well, like I want to talk about this the Sigurd real quick. I used your Sigurd in the Rhine, right? I told you that that was the worst target you could have chosen because you can't kill him. And he said, well, what was your reasoning for the Sig? Like you asked you, what do you think about the Sigurd? Not good, but what did you say there?
I was thinking it was a good ult because he couldn't get out and his team wasn't there to keep him up or put pressure back on us.
Can you take a look at the VOD for a second? I want to look at the VOD in the attack.
Yeah, sure.
Let's start with the Sigurd and then we're gonna work our way down. Let's start with the Sigurd here for a second.
Ready for battle.
You said too early. Somebody in my chat said too early. That's what he mentioned. Too early.
Okay.
That's what he said.
My old
I don't know that that's the right. Let's see,
I mean,
where
sure.
was this?
It was like after middle.
Yes, we'll skip the
Way
next
after mid.
ult. Maybe here? No. Yeah, because it would have been.
No.
Are you sure?
It was in your base. It was in your spawn. It was in your spawn.
Yeah, but I think it's this ult, so no, it's not. Okay.
No. It was the one I'm talking about in your area, in your spawn, when they had Reinhardt. He's playing Sig here. He's not even playing Reinhardt.
He doesn't. He swaps I always forget where you swap. Yeah, right here.
Here,
Oddly enough, we found it. Okay. His team is definitely there. I don't know what I'm smoking.
Think about this for a second. Pause. Because it really matters in the context of what we're talking about. How could you be possibly, in a million years, could have killed that Reinhardt? Think about this for a second. Because it relates to the topic that we have talked about. How could he be killed him? You know what? Or rather, what criteria should have been met under that situation for you to kill the Reinhardt there?
I mean, if he doesn't have support and he's also already low HP, because he was neither, he had every advantage in the world to survive that.
Exactly. Like all supports are behind. He has full shield, every cooldown imaginable, everything. Like they have everything to protect him there. You click Q when not only no one could follow up really, but it's when they had everything. You could have just chilled, poke, bam. Echo flies from the right side. Everybody looks at Echo. You smack him with the ult onto the back line. I actually wouldn't even hate for you. Like, that ult would have been okay. It wouldn't have been okay, but like it would have been better if just on Soldier, Wu Yang, whoever is standing here in front of your screen.
Yeah.
Also, like, okay, so let's play this out from the beginning again. And I want to pause every time to just stand still and do nothing. I want to go to the when you go to the stairs on the right side. This. You sit here for a minute, Kevin. At one point, you decide, fuck it, I'm just leaving. Look at this. This is autopilot. This is definition of autopilot. You just sit on the stairs and shoot. But like, what are you trying to accomplish with the poking? Can you pause for a second? So what do we establish? What are you trying to accomplish with poking them? What are you trying to accomplish?
You're trying to force out their cooldowns or HP or kill somebody.
Basically, you're trying to create an advantage, right?
Right.
So you're shooting, HP doesn't come down, cooldowns don't come down, and you're still sitting in the same spot.
Kind of trying to an angle. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like go back like 10 seconds. Go back even more, even more. Let's play 30 seconds back.
Jesus.
By the way, like when you saw that gaming, when you see this, they have Lucio. They already took the space from you. You can't really walk down the stairs, right?
Right.
They're here. They have more space. Like if you walk, you're just like a sitting duck. So all you have to do is like, okay, I can push there. What do you do? So what are the solutions?
I mean, taking another angle would have been good.
Which one?
I mean, we can go here. I mean, this would maybe be a little too far back, but that's an angle.
You
could also
either
make
have
a really wide flank here and do it here, but
yeah, any of those options I would have been okay with, literally. But you stand here for a minute and you shoot. Like, you tell me at what point you leave. Okay, let's play this out. You tell me exactly when do you leave.
almost.
Pause.
I mean,
you saw Sigma, you shift, right?
Mm-hmm.
You try to capitalize and try to rock. Yeah, but you try to rock. Like the idea is he used cooldown and try to rock to create an advantage so I can press. You failed the rock, it didn't work.
Right.
So if you tried to use your big move in order to create an advantage and it failed, how could you possibly, without your big move, do anything here?
Repeat your question. I'm sorry, I was juggling a chat thing. I apologize.
Yeah, it's all good. If you use your big rock move and you fail to create an advantage, how could you possibly create an advantage without a big rock move?
Doing damage from another angle. Without rock, I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not sure.
Yeah, rock failed, gaming. Rock failed. You go back. Okay, I tried to capitalize on my advantage with a rock. It didn't work. Okay, cool. Let me go left side. But look, you're letting them walk over the court for free. If you pick from the window and you right now kind of wait for the robot to cross by and you just block the robot, and now they have to cross in an open space. But I want to talk in space and what is the best position to hold. It's more of the idea of I'm shooting, and nothing is happening. I need to move to somewhere else.
Right. Yeah.
Why?
Change things up.
Because if they see me, and I keep shooting to the same spot, I can't do much against that. They see me. Can't
Right.
surprise. Can't catch anybody off guard. Nothing's happening.
Right.
Keep playing, and you tell me when you should have pressed.
Actuating
I
the
mean, I need to
barrier.
back off here. Because I'm
You're
low.
right.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, like,
honestly, maybe
shooting
when
the shield.
maybe right. Hang on a second. I think I figured it out. It would have been
Actuating the barrier.
right here. Just go like shield behind him, rock him now instead of way later
Yeah,
like I
but
did.
Yeah, but that's why when I told you, hey, press, man, press. What is it? Like, what is this guy doing? Press, bam, put shield. Yeah, that's exactly what you should have done. And this is the first time it took you 50 minutes to make some sort of a play that does anything.
Yeah.
Until
true.
then, you can like if I didn't tell you, just sit here and shoot and shoot and shoot, just move the payload until the end, and like nothing's happening. You try to make a play, boom. That was good. That was good. The problem was just happened one time in 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Keep playing. Keep
Yep.
playing.
Yep. There we go.
The barrier's weak.
Here you tried rock, didn't work. But again, look, they're all pushing the payload. You're stuck in the same spot. I mean, here
Yeah,
you're trying to help the
instead of
man. I get
trying-
it.
Yeah, but back off here. Don't push through like I do.
Yeah. Don't push. Because now they already saw you there. There's no element of surprise there at all. They saw you. The reason why you
There's
couldn't
zero
kill
value
anybody
in
even
being here. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you hesitate, you walk back and forth. And I'm telling you, press, walk, you know? Like at that point it was so late. Look, I want to play. Go back 10 seconds. Go back 10 seconds. Look from their perspective what they're all looking at in a second. After this rock. Yeah, take a look at the enemy team. Let's take a look at the enemy Genji, whatever, from the first point of view. Look.
Trying to. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong buttons on my keyboard. My bad.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah. But look, like, they're all kind of busy with your team at the front, which means they don't pay attention to you. Press the Genji, press the Sig. Here, they're pulled back. Who's staying in the front line? Who's in the front line? Yeah, take a look.
I mean, their Sigma's
Yeah.
alone. Yeah.
Who else? Soj. All
Lucio.
you have to do is click W. Yeah, these guys. All you have to do is click W and just push them. Why? Because they're busy with your team. Now, by the time you push, they already turned around and started shooting at you.
Right. Okay.
But that was because you were late to push. Because, well, like, it's not only because you're late to push. Everything went wrong in the fight. You stood there for a minute. Everybody saw you for a minute. You used every cooldown imaginable. Didn't get enough. Didn't get value because, well, they all saw you. Didn't really surprise anybody. Didn't really force cities. You just click rock to click rock.
Right.
Or you
Yeah.
click shield to click shield. And or you click grasp to click grasp. Yeah, there's no intention. But keep playing this. You tell me when you should have pressed. Now I'm not gonna yap. This is gonna be pretty straightforward. You're gonna tell me
when
now
I should have
should've
pressed,
every
you said.
situation.
So sorry. Back.
When you should
yeah.
have clicked W. When you should have attacked. When you should have capitalized on the advantage.
Here. Like right now. Just walk forward.
But we already established that. Let's still play next fight.
Okay. So I die here. Fine.
I rise from
Collapsing the barrier.
I don't think I need to give up space here yet.
Can you pause for a second?
Sure.
Go back 7 seconds when he beats. Right when he beats. Can you check this out? The situation. Look at you have 625 HP. Grasp full shield. They are -1. Why is that the case? That your team is getting shot. Look at your team. Look back at your team. Yeah. Why is that the case? They're just like shooting at your team for free. When you have full shield, full HP.
I mean, I could adjust my positioning to maybe stand between them. Is that what you're getting at? I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm just making sure.
Of course, you put your body in. Like the whole idea. Listen, Gaming. Let's establish something. Your likelihood of getting a kill decreases the moment they are looking at you.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
If they're looking at you, there's gonna be shield in your face. Some cooldown will be used to protect themselves against you. Slide, roll, sprint, whatever, dash, anything. Right.
Mm.
And also, like, they already see you coming. It's so easy to dodge your shots and everything.
Right.
The moment they see you, the likelihood of you getting a kill is very, very low. Unless they make big mistakes, trying to force. AKA, they have no cooldowns, they're really low. Right? If somebody's full HP and full cooldown, you're not going to kill them ever.
Right. Right.
In front of their face.
Mhm.
So, how do you accomplish them not looking at you?
Change angles, surprise them.
Yes, you're not wrong, but how can you make people not look at you? Like, what do you have to do in order to not look at you?
In order for them not to look at me,
Yeah, they have to be looking at something else, right?
well, sure, yeah,
Which would be your teammates.
okay,
So ideally, it would be when your teammates are playing fairly aggressive,
right, okay,
because then they're gonna be super busy. Like
right,
they
because
have
they're
to
gonna
really
be, yeah, they're gonna turn and look at them, yeah.
under pressure. Yeah, under pressure. Like if there's no like right now, do you think the Sigma is pressured by like the Echo, or do you think it's the other way around?
Repeat your. I'm sorry. There's some BS going on in my chat. Say it again.
Do you think that the Sigma is being pressured by the Echo?
No, definitely the other way around.
Right. So how would you make sure that the Echo can get into a really good position?
By covering the Echo and allowing them to reposition.
Yeah, by putting your body in their face.
Right.
You put their body in front of the Sigma face, and now his Sigma has to deal with you, but the Sigma's not going to kill you because they have 625 HP and a shield. So the thing is, gaming, you have to put your body forward initially. When the fight starts, it's going to look like this. This is step-by-step process on tanking. You show your body, you play around, jiggle around, cover your shield, on Sigma specifically. If you don't have a shield, you just jiggle around cover.
Right.
You shoot the enemies. You apply pressure. You draw the aggression to yourself without exploding with damage.
Right.
By using corners and shield. When enemies look at you, that means they're not shooting at your team. Once your team is not being shot at, they're now taking aggressive angles to apply pressure. And now is my finale question. When your team now takes the angles and applies pressure and are being aggressive, what does that mean to you, for you?
That is the time to play aggressive as well.
Yes, because they're not paying attention to you. So
Right.
what you should have done around is put the body in front of a Sigma. Your Echo would have just played aggressive. Everybody looks at Echo. Press forward. You just press forward. Okay, play this out. Keep playing this out. I'd like to tell me when to play. You should press forward. Here, like, also, why keep the distance? Run in his face. With 625 HP, he's low. You want to keep your distance at a poking phase, by the way. You want to keep that mid-range distance when it's poking. This was not poking. They lost one. They have nothing. Can you pull back? Sorry, I was kind of talking. Can you play back? So think about it. How could you possibly lose this fight?
How could we possibly lose this fight?
Yeah. They
I mean-
use every cooldown imaginable and left with low HP. My question to you, why are you playing so passive? Look, mate jumped, popping ult. What does that mean to you?
It means it's time to go.
Yeah? Look where they're looking. I want you to look where they're looking right now when the mate jumps in. Check it, look. You try to rock. Okay, cool. That was a good idea. Okay.
They're looking at me.
Look, all you have to do is just press W into them. Wu Yang can die. Soj can die. Lucio can die. All of them can die if you just click W there. But already now, it's already too late. But even then, you're barely pressing.
And then I start pressing the Sigma instead of the squishy targets that were available.
Huh?
I was saying,
No, you're already-
I'm acknowledging the
Lost your
mistake. Yeah, yeah.
Keep playing. You'll see how this kind of on repeat happens. Every time, by the way, you press forward, just so you know, every time you click W in this game is because I said click W. Play this out. Check this out.
That was really rushed. I could have probably hit more than that.
Yeah, it's alright. Missing an ult is the least of your problem.
Absolutely, I agree.
The barrier cannot withstand much more.
Now you can't obviously press. You need to stabilize. You have no HP.
Right.
So you stabilize your own cover. Ah! This is me telling you to click W. Go back after Genji dies. After Genji dies, look at your HP.
I'm full
Here,
and I still
everyone
hesitate.
look-
Yeah.
Please, all you have to do is just click W. But that's all you have to do here. All you have to do is just click W. Echo is distracting. You're back to full HP. You were 100. Now you're back to full. Done. Just freaking pressing.
Lost to the cosmos.
Everything
is falling
Play more
into
for it,
place.
please. I want to see next fight.
Try climbing that.
Brighter than a supernova!
Yeah, like pause. Do you remember how they? Did you remember how they didn't let you walk outside of the stairs?
Yeah, they were holding that.
Why are you letting them walk outside here?
I mean, they had walked outside before I got the chance to push them back into that staircase, correct? I'm just asking, I don't know.
Because you're pushing because you're pushing the robot.
Right, okay, I see the hesitancy. Yep, no, you're right. I'm just trying to make sure I understand.
Oh, good. But like here as well, look, go back. If your mate dies, press the double. If your mate dies, it means somebody's shooting. Somebody's shooting from the stairs, by the way, somebody's shooting.
Yeah, Sojourn behind me.
Yeah, just soldiers behind you. There's somebody on the stairs. Here, come. You go in. Well, you rock. If you hear gunshots, it
Maybe
means that
turn and look
somebody's
at 'em.
HP has to go. If you hear gunshots, it means that somebody's HP is going down. It's either yours or it's either a teammate. But if you see your HP is not going down, it's not you, which means there's somebody to shoot there.
Right.
All right, go. Okay, keep playing. So you get decent opportunity here. And here I tell you, press, advantage. I mean, technically you're down 2, but you're using coalescence. And by the way, the enemy soldier died, and the Wuyang was 1 HP because if you just pressed here, Wuyang would have been dead, and it would be a 3v3 all of a sudden. Like, it's the same thing about the soldier. Can you pause? It's the same thing about the soldier that we watched in the Paraiso map. He dropped, what did he do? Let him die, he's feeding, right?
Mhm.
That's how, like, that was the thinking. Let him die, he's feeding. Here's the same thing. Like, what instead of you trying to press down and capitalize the fact that you're more coalescing, you're thinking in your head, why is she coalescing?
Right. Instead of
Shouldn't
just
she
going,
coalesce?
okay, she
No.
no, but she already did, so make the most of it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And if you, by the way, if 3 on 5, I'm letting you said, how can we win the 3 on 5? Well, you just saw if she clicked W, they would have been dead. She killed soldier and Wuyang was 1 HP. If you just shot one bullet at the Wuyang, at 3 on 3 all of a sudden, you can win.
Right.
Keep playing.
Barrier is splintering! Barrier has been overwhelmed! A testament to my glory.
Pause. This exactly. Can you pause? Can you play back 5 seconds? When you do this, what happens? What is? Okay, let me ask you a question. What are you trying to accomplish with that play? It will be easier to kind of understand this.
Trying to draw attention from the team, particularly Liu Yang at this point.
Sure. Yeah, you're trying to make sure that people look at you, so people don't kill your team, right?
Right.
Do you feel like it's working?
I mean, ultimately, yeah. The 4 of them are looking at me right now.
Keep playing.
But then right here is where they stop.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you keep pressing that. Look, your mate is dead. Your mate's dead. Why? Because Mei doesn't have a shield in 625 HP. That's why. So, like, as we established at the beginning, you want to draw the attention to yourself so your team can take angles. It was not a bad idea to go left, don't get me wrong, right?
Right.
But, like, at some point you have to realize they're ignoring me. You know, like, they're ignoring me.
Right. If my HP isn't dropping and they're shooting, whose is dropping?
Yeah. Here, even there, look how long we took to push there on this fight. Take a look. 10 seconds. Like, you tell me at what point was an advantage. Play it like 15 seconds back. You killed Wuyang with ult. Mei's in front of them. The question is, like, look at your HP as well. It was 815. 815 full shield, 2 supports behind you. How is the Mei in front of you? Bam! Press! Fuck those guys, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I just, like, fundamentally, I'm not... I think I'm so passive trying to preserve the HP as though it's not going to be restored or won't be restored. And I'm not too sure why I do that. I just think that that's why I'm doing it. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying I think that's what's going on in my head.
Preserving your HP is not bad thinking. You need to preserve your HP when you're being shot at. That's
Right, but
what
when
the
you're not.
corners or cover is for. Yeah, when you're not, like, what is it? There's no HP to preserve.
Right. Right. No, I'm with you. And I think that's a lot of
You know?
the crux of the issue here. If I had to guess, just kind of thinking in my own head here, I think that's what's going on.
Can you play one more?
Mm-hmm.
Because that was
Well,
getting
play another game
progressively better, by the
or
way.
play.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I can play another game.
Play
Yeah,
another game.
yeah, I can do that.
Because that game was getting progressively better. But I don't want you. Listen, now what we're gonna do is this: we're gonna follow the path. You queue up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna talk. What I'd like you to do, I'd like you to verbalize to me advantages. Advantages would be somebody's low, somebody has no cooldowns, somebody's not paying attention.
Right.
And I want you to put a high emphasis on the not paying attention. Because I'd like you to remember, if your teammates are getting shot, somebody's not paying attention.
Yeah.
That's actually I should have ordered it the other way around. Advantage is somebody's not paying attention, somebody's low, and somebody has no cooldowns.
Okay, I think that makes sense.
And I'd like you to verbalize through me through the game. Try to speak. I know it's gonna be difficult, but try to hey, this guy's not paying attention. Hey, this guy's not paying attention. Hey, this guy's not paying attention.
Yeah, that'll help kind of acknowledge it in my head too.
And if that doesn't work, try to use different language. Say, who can I surprise here? Who can I surprise here? Who can I surprise here? And let me tell you, gaming, if you stay in the same place forever, you're not gonna surprise anybody.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So, what would be the steps for you? Like, how would a fight play out from start to finish for you, Gavin?
In my mind, it's like peek out, take the attention. Once the attention's onto me, hopefully the team begins to play aggressively when they do. If they do, especially capitalize on that, move forward.
Right.
If they don't, and I'm just they get the attention and nothing is changing, then I need to move to a different angle and take the attention back.
So a step-by-step would be exactly as you described. There's like one missing link that is more practical, like to help. You grab the attention so your team can be more aggressive. The way to determine if your team is being aggressive by literally looking at them. You have wall hacks for a reason on your team. Take a look. What are my team doing? While I'm drawing the attention, is my team moving forward? Right? And take a look at them. And once you see they get close to the enemies, probably there's gonna be contact being made with them. If there's contact being made with them, it means somebody's not looking at you, which means you have to press forward.
Yeah.
All right.
Why ask questions when you could just obey?
By the way, same thing would be on Zarya, just so you know.
Yeah. Same concept, just different cooldowns.
Yeah. And it's the same idea. You draw the attention to yourself, beam, 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 ba ba ba. Okay, my team is starting to walk forward when I'm beaming them down, and they're all shooting at me. Once your team is pushing, that's your cue to push.
Much lies in store.
And you the thing is what if my team is not pushing? Well, you haven't enabled them to push. That's the problem. It's not a coincidence that when I play, every time my team pushes.
5, 4,
Because I enable that to happen. I make things happen for them to push.
attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Actuating the barrier.
Do you like the high ground gaming?
I generally.
The barrier's weakened.
Yeah, but it was difficult for you to find shots from there a lot of times, right?
Threat emerges.
Do you like the angle? Do you feel like you're hitting the shot?
No, I don't know. It just seems like the better position to have immediate cover.
All right, you,
but-
you tell me when they're distracted, because there were a couple times in this fight.
Oh, yep. Right now, this fashion's distracted.
Yeah, that's why he's dead. That's why he's dead. Nice. See what I mean? If I don't tell you who's distracted, you just stand the Hager and shoot forever. Again, it's back to the same autopilot of doing nothing.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
A threat emerges. Velocity. No. Have to defend some balance for me.
This This guy, the soldier panicked so hard that he just fell off the map.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he didn't have Wraith. That was my bad.
Second.
Barrier initialized.
I'd like if you still try and verbalize to me when you feel like they don't pay attention to you.
Well, I think right now they're just kind of hiding.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Hey, just saying.
I'm the only one questioning where their tank has been this whole time.
yeah, I also wonder that.
I'm sitting here in the
think
back of my head. I'm like, is he sitting in spawn? Like, what is happening?
I think he got tilted.
All right, they're looking at me right now. Nope, not anymore. They aren't.
Right? Yeah.
No, like seriously, where is their tank?
Yes, he's got tilted.
What? Wait. Okay, they're looking at me. Is he sitting in? I'm genuinely perplexed at the moment.
You see what happens on the right side? You see what happened on the right side?
Mm-hmm.
So why not press that position?
Like coming back from over here?
Yeah.
But
If you
their
see a
tank is
Reaper-
actually jumping off the map. Okay, now I understand.
If you see a Reaper fighting on the right side, and you see there's no threat in the main, why don't you go to the right side?
They are now looking. Okay. Try and shield this. This may not have been the right decision.
Nice try with the cover, I'll admit. It was a good cover.
Oh, that's not the time to be here anymore.
I'm the cream of the crop.
A threat emerges.
Okay. Bastion. Definitely looking at me. Okay.
He wasn't looking at you.
Well, because I was in front of him.
Patience.
Maybe not intending to look at me, but because I was in front of him, he's now looking at me. He was looking at my team, and then I reflexed into getting in his face. Okay, actually, I don't like this position anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. That just didn't work. I hit spacebar twice, nothing happened.
Alright. Focus.
My bad. No, okay, they are definitely trying to look at me now. Ooh,
Yeah.
great sleep dart.
Which means
Damn.
notice that no one on your team is dead, by the way.
Enemy vector calculated.
They're looking at me. They're looking at me. I should not have grasped that. That was foolish. Okay, they are looking at me. Not anymore, they aren't. I am now standing in front of him like a moron. Okay. That was a weird game. Sorry, I was really...
It's all good. I want to ask you one question, man. Did you notice that when they're all looking at you, nobody in your team dies?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I know it sounds transparently obvious, and the only time your team dies is when, well, obviously people don't look at you, they look at your teammates.
Right.
That's exactly when you press. That's exactly when you play aggressive. You first bait the attention towards yourself. Your team is now taking angles. Once your team took angles, people are going to turn around and deal with them. They can't ignore your team that is taking angles and applying pressure. And that's exactly where you try to capitalize. Now, granted, the enemy Rodog was trying to jump off the map and decided he has a redemption arc all of a sudden and come back, try to come back strong. It still didn't work. There, the problem at the end was the problem. It was just you, just you being in front of their face, in front of the face, in front of the face all the time. And that can only work if your team is good. But if your team sucks, it's not gonna work.
Right.
The
I'm with
idea
you.
is to show disappear, show disappear, show disappear.
Your heart is pounding, traitor. Are you scared?
Has anyone ever told you that you're kind of a creep?
We're doing this my way.
You are greeted.
What the...
Yep, there you go. Okay, just finish the game. I like it to go. That was like was not a non like.
This is not a...
non-instructional game.
This was a win, but it
But-
wasn't a good
but-
win.
But even then, I would like it to still verbalize to me.
Okay.
Want to bait the attention? Okay, take a look at the team. Are they taking angles? Are the enemies busy? Okay, I push. That's what I want you to be telling me. I want you to be thinking. Okay.
Okay, looking at me right now.
Threat emerges.
What in the world? Yeah, they're looking at me. They're looking at me. Looking at me.
Just walk forward with a shield. Walk forward with a shield. Walk forward with a shield in front of his face.
Crossing the barrier.
There's no reason to hold your shield there. So you're like, you kill 3 and you're letting the like you play the poking game into a bastion. Just run in his face with a shield. Can't do anything. Same thing here. Just run into the shield, you know? Like here, you see Ana, nobody's nearby. Press W, put a shield. Don't be afraid. Go again. Sometimes you get throwers, sometimes the enemy team gets throwers.
Yep, it usually balances itself out. Yep.
Yeah.
Someone said the other tank Zazad. That's crazy. That is a diabolical statement. Oh my gosh, bro.
Gaming. The thing is, like, what I'm noticing about you is that when you focus, you think about too many things at once. You're trying to process so many things at once. That's why I'd like you to think about simple stuff. You know, your W's and your S's, you going forward and back, has to be triggered by something. You're trying to think about every possible thing that will get you to click W. I'm just trying to narrow it down.
Right. Pay more attention to what specifically is already giving you the advantage.
Choose your map.
Yeah, just pay attention to what the hell is happening with your team. Like, what I mean by that is somebody shooting my team? Cool. I mean that I can that means I can click W because people are not shooting at me. You know, like Malcolm, like people might have 2 guns, but they can't shoot 2 directions.
Right.
So if you're not the direction of shooting, it means that like you have to you're not getting shot at. Just click W.
Because that'll make them turn and shoot at you.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm understanding.
But initially, if you want your team to be shot at and surprise the enemies, you have to enable them to get into these positions. And you do that by first showing a bit, you know,
Sure.
jiggling around corners, shooting. Hey guys, look at
Matt,
me. What's up?
thanks for the
I'm
prime.
gaming. Shoot at me.
Right.
And then you disappear for a second. And at this point, everybody's already shooting at you. And your team click W. And once they click W, all you have to do is just wait for your team to make contact with the enemies. And that's exactly when you press.
Yeah.
What is bro's background, bro? When you'll have a wife, you might have to put in your desktop, okay?
They're questioning my background of my wife.
And it's like,
You know, it's easy to question that when you're not ever going to get married. I get that.
Oh, yeah. You say, oy vey, oy vey.
Oy vey. What is it they say in, what is that, Elden Ring? Maidenless.
Maidenless, yeah.
Maidenless.
It's like it's the best way to tell, like, it's the best way to say that someone has no bitches, you know? It was such...
Like a more family-friendly way of saying it, but it's almost more insulting, too. Woman jump scare, someone said in chat. Yeah. Oh my gosh, a woman. I've never seen one. Sorry, I'm being mean, but sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Let's focus. Well,
Yeah,
like I already verbalize to me something very specific. Your advantages. Enemies not. Somebody's not looking. You tell me who. Like, tell me who's not looking. Somebody no cooldowns, and somebody's low.
Okay. Diva not looking at me right now. Diva going in. They're all looking at me right now because I have HP.
Yeah. And if they're looking at you, what does it mean for your team?
Okay. They are not looking at them. Currently looking at
look how much space you created for your team. Look how your team is pressing W. Look where the enemy team are standing. Stuck at the brick.
Okay. Yeah, they're looking at me right now. Ana tried sleep. No sleep on Ana. No grenade on Ana. Oh, that was close.
Look at that. Yeah, it was close. It was good noticing. But hey, why are you backing out, gaming? You're winning.
Because I'm defaulting. My bad. Walk.
Yeah, get them off the high ground. Get this guy off the high ground.
Get out of here, dude. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Now work from there.
Oh, nice sleep. Damn. Okay, they are now looking at my team, so I need to try and take the attention.
Actuating the remarkable distance. Shall we keep going? An enemy appears.
They are looking at me.
A threat emerges.
No sleep.
What's going on with your team as well? You have to pay attention to that, you know?
Oh my gosh, he just lives.
All good.
I'll die if I keep peeking him. Yeah, my team got
Alright.
pushed and I died for it.
Uh-huh. Your team got pushed, you didn't pay attention. You didn't look back at your team a single time this fight. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Watch
I
your
die
kick.
here on
Yeah.
point. Yep, yep.
It's okay, it's okay. But they're like, not a single time you look back at your team.
That
Not
is
a single
true.
time.
Yeah, I was too focused on where the enemies were looking to realize where my team was. That is correct.
And from my perspective, I'm looking at the screenshot. Like, I hear soldiers shooting from the right side. I hear like a bunch of stuff happening. Like, hey, please react to them. Like I said, D.Va is looking at me. Okay.
Correct,
not
but why is that important? Yeah,
Yeah, who's not looking?
right. Okay, we're down 1. See if I can try and get my team out. Nope. Okay, so we are down. This is a stabilized kind of moment. Okay. We need to get up here, except D.Va's here with my team. Ana's out of position. Okay. Fine, I'll kill him.
Like, ask you, hey, come help me, you know?
Right.
That's what he was trying to say. Do you like your position, Gaming? They're pushing Payload for free.
Nah, no, I don't like my position at all. I need to get in front of them. Now my D.Va is going to... Their D.Va is going to kill my brig, though.
But can you really do anything against that D.Va?
No, why not?
Could have just pressed the Juno that
True,
wasn't
true,
looking at you.
Okay. This is nuts. What in the world?
An enemy appears.
Wait, my shield's still up. Oh my gosh.
Let's give them one.
She's got a bomb.
Enemy vector calculated.
Who's not looking, Gaming?
Oh my god. Great sleep.
Listen, when your tracer was behind them, means... Nice. When the tracer showed up from behind, why do you hesitate? Just click W. Click W, Gaming.
Wait, not to get sleep?
She was
Like
slept
that?
you a second ago. Yeah, but beforehand she slept you. Yeah, it's not that short of a cooldown.
A threat emerges.
Does she have any cooldown?
Enemy vector calculated.
Now she isn't.
Yeah, now she does.
Yeah, that's it. You press the back, okay. Enough is enough. What's going on behind you? Turn around.
I mean, they're pushing the
Support
payload.
7. Yeah, I know, but there was a D.Va on them.
Okay, they're looking now at my team.
Actuating the barrier.
I have full HP. There's no reason for me not to go. D.Va is behind on my team.
A threat emerges.
I like that. See? Good save. Actually save. Who's not looking again?
Hanzo's looking at my brig. I don't know if I can really do much to help here, except jump in front, I guess.
Start moving, Gaming. You're just standing still doing nothing.
So the goal was to let my brig heal up a bit. That was what I was
She's
thinking,
alright.
whether that's
She
right or
has,
not.
she has her own shield. She has her own shield. Let her worry about herself. You try to help.
This
you did what
Hanzo should die. There's no reason for him not to, except that he walks out this way. Okay, good. Try and throw something at him.
Now-
Okay.
Now what? Now what? Gaming.
My tracer's going in, so they're looking at my tracer. I need to... Oh my god, where's this Freya? Okay, I didn't hear her. Okay, nope. Dang, a little bit late there.
Think, Gaming.
A threat emerges. The enemy outnumbers us.
Panicking a bit here, hang on. Need to reset this a bit.
Okay.
Actually,
At this moment, they just surrounded you, and
Yeah.
you made no decision.
yeah,
No
true.
decision.
True.
You just stood still. I mean, and again, we're talking with the same thing. If they're shooting and your HP doesn't go down, they're shooting at something.
Right.
Nebulous.
If they're shooting at something, that's.
Oh,
who you
that's
should
a problem, I feel like.
focus on.
Can I help? Okay. Okay, D.Va has no flight or rockets. Could probably do something with that. Nope. Okay. Not gonna chase a D.Va.
And
know
if she
she-
was 1 HP, you could have maybe killed, but it's alright. Just focus.
Okay, they're gonna be looking at our soldier now. I may actually.
I don't hate it.
Okay.
I like it.
There's Hanzo behind.
Focus, push. So press. Next time, press him. If he's overextending into you, just
Force the
next time press
Freya back.
him. Yeah. What is
I
the
don't know
Freya
if I
doing?
could. I don't know if I was gonna get out of. Oh my god! I
Sure,
just
but
realized we
there
lost
was
it.
a Hanzo. There was Hanzo behind you within range. Why did you let him live? He's fucked up. He has terrible positioning. He's sitting
Oh
there in
my
open
god!
space.
I'm actually an idiot. I forgot he was still back here. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Okay. Now of course I'm way back though, but that's okay.
You're shooting Freya. You forced her out. Next. You can't just stay at the same spot like shooting the same person. He doesn't die.
Okay, we got the nade out.
Yeah, right. So why are you still on the high ground? Too late. You see, the Tracer made a play. You're late. That's right.
Yeah, I don't think I get out. May as well just let it happen.
But the thing is, like, you see, Ana has no nade. Ana is in a terrible position. For God's sake, David, why are you sitting on the high ground?
It seems I lost my balance.
I don't know. I really don't know. I
Yeah,
really
you don't know. That's the problem. That you don't know why. Like, at least you could come up with some sort of an excuse. Something. You have no cooldowns. You're standing in open space. Just press them. Click W.
Now I'm anti. We're gonna hold a corner.
Sure.
Come on, it's one diva. Got their entire team distracted at the moment.
Sure, but you also weren't paying attention to what is happening behind you.
I mean, it was just a diva. I knew what was going on behind me. It was one diva against four of them.
It wasn't, because they have a Hanzo. Because they have a Hanzo. It's not only Diva. If it was just Diva, nobody would have died.
Escorting the robot.
One more.
The problem with just...
Okay. Can't hit a shot while they're sitting still. Okay.
Watch here.
Yeah, this guy dies.
Yeah. Next. Who's not paying attention? Nice. You see, they're fucking up.
Watch out, I'm on fire!
Versus Freya.
Yep.
I'm actually kind of confused at the moment. Okay.
Confused about what?
Where she
Do you like
went.
your position?
Like,
Do you like your
that's all.
position? Gaming, do you like your position? Don't let them walk to the point for free.
I just don't trust the team to actually hang on to that point. Okay.
Think. Look at the Sana. That is what it is. Nice block with the nade.
Okay.
I have a question for you, Gaming. I have the question for you, David.
Yeah.
How did the Ana get into the middle of the point?
Because I had to let her.
No, it's not. It's well, she has to gotten there someone. You know, like she has somehow, right? She has to gotten there somehow.
She walked?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
But yeah, you're right. No, it's not that she walked. It's more so that she walked somewhere behind you. Literally around you. Like, she didn't sneak up and she didn't teleport to the point.
No, of
She has
course
to
not.
walk somewhere around you, right? So, if you were looking around more, especially what is happening with your team, you would have noticed the fuck is Ana doing over there?
Right. Right.
You know? Can you play out the last fight for me, please?
Sure. Yeah, give me just a second.
And I want to look at two situations here. Number one is the last fight. And number two, I'd like to look at you sitting on the high ground, for God's sake, because you need to get rid of that habit, man.
Okay, let's see. So we're looking at the very end, last fight, yeah?
At the very end. At the very end, yes.
We're in
I
it
want
here.
you to think about what you're doing. No, even further ahead. After you get here. Okay, you do this, blah 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 blah. Dragon happening. People around you. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, cool. You protect, cool. Use Juno ult.
Trying to kill the Juno, but now this Ana's here.
Why did you? So can you pause here for a second? Can you go back? First of all, can I look at Diana how she got there, please? I want to see that.
Sure. Yeah, sorry, I'm always getting screwed up because it looks like she's enemy team. Let's go back a little further.
Bro, look at this. Look at this.
She's inting her brains out.
Yes.
But where am I?
David, take a look at you, please.
Take a look.
Tell me what take a look at yourself. What decisive decision you've made this fight? Did you push anybody?
I went after the Juno.
Can I see this?
Right here.
Tell me convincing. Here, this is not going after the Juno, man.
Well, now it's not, no, but
Right.
that was why I
but
threw the rock. Didn't want to chase a Juno in speed ring.
Look at the Juno. Look at this at the situation beforehand. David. Not the Juno, it's you. Like, I want you to look at the situation again.
Wait, look at it from my perspective? What are you asking
Your
for?
perspective, yeah. Look at your perspective, yes. Look at this. Pause. How much HP do you have?
Half, but they're in Juno ult.
How much HP do you have?
Oh, how much do I have? I have full HP.
Even more, 750 because you're in rally. Your break rallies runs into the Juno. You have a tree. Everything's okay. Life is good, David. Why are you not pressing forward here?
Because Juno ulted. That was what I was thinking in the moment.
Yeah, but it's not an advantage because you have a tree and rally. 2 ults are better than 1.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you go here with your break rally, would it be fair to say that probably Juno dies?
Probably so.
Because look,
yeah.
can you click W again? Sorry, play forward, no
I
W.
knew what you meant. You're fine.
Yeah, but look, the break keeps attacking the Juno and the like. Also, take a look at Freya's HP. Turn around. Can you do anything to Freya? Let me see. Even is she far away?
Yeah, she was back here.
Kinda. Yeah, she was. Okay. So you could have pressed Juno. You could have pressed Hanzo. You could have pressed Ana. The problem is like you don't commit to anything. You're just standing in the middle with 750 HP with all cooldowns. And I'm like, for God's sake, click W. By the time like you click W, that's it. It's already over. By the time you click W, it's here. This is where you click W. That's where you started committing your cooldowns. And it's over. That's it. You already lost. Juno could have been a kill. Your Brig is running into a Juno with rally. Have to kill that. Ana is walking to the middle of the point. You kill that. But the problem is you didn't focus not on that side, nor on that side. You're just juggling between the payload because you're stressed out of like C9ing.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're stressed about C9ing, but you're losing the fight and you still lose the game. So,
Right.
like,
So the C9ing isn't necessarily the issue.
And also, you have a time window to work with. It's not like if you leave the payload, there's an overtime trigger. You still have time to touch. It's not like you leave and that's it. You still have time.
Definitely feels that way sometimes. Doesn't it ramp up a little bit as the overtime continues?
Yes.
Like as far like
but you're
the
near
time
payload.
the time that you can step away, I mean.
And also, it's like, what's the likelihood? 5 people are on the payload. Like, is it really likely for the payload to C9, especially when they're pausing it? It's not like it keeps moving. They're like somebody steps there, it blocks the payload. It's not moving. So you guys are fighting around the point. Nothing's gonna happen. But that's beyond the point. Whatever. Can I see the high ground, please? The high ground situation where you're standing on the high ground.
I don't actually remember where that was in the game, to be honest.
Somewhere in the middle. I think
around
maybe before this. I think it was before this. No, or maybe it's after this actually.
Let's see. Yeah, because I go through here, go main, so it's not here. Maybe it's after. I die here.
I want you to bear in mind that it's almost in this entire game, the entire time you were full HP. I just wanted to let you know that. In the fights, you're almost full HP every time. But like D.Va is looking at me. Okay, who isn't? You know, like that's what I'm asking. Who isn't? That's the question. Like here, why not push this guy? Why not push this guy a bit? You know, until he really runs away. But you see, you have 700 HP. You're not committing to any fight. You're just hugging the payload. You have 800 HP in Brig Rally. You're not committing to any side. You don't fight the Hanzo at the back. You don't hide the Frey at the front. You don't fight a D.Va. You just hug the payload. You just exist in the game. I think it's here. I think it might be here.
Yeah, just after I kill the Hanzo.
Yeah. Hanzo is dead. We can already establish that Hanzo is dead. Right? I don't know what this guy's doing. Pause. You tell me here. I don't know Nate. David, they have no Hanzo. I don't know Nate. D.Va just used flight. You're full HP. You have 2 supports behind you. Everything's okay. Tracer is in.
Drop.
Why are you on the high ground?
Yeah. Not playing aggressively enough at all. And
And
then
now
the
the
Tracer
Tracer
actually
guys.
gets, or I'm sorry, the other way around. Yeah, misunderstood what I was reading there, but yeah.
Yeah. And now you're like forward, backward, forward, and then you drop after your Tracer die, after they got their cooldowns back, after their full HP.
Right.
And then you decide to push. And that's already too late.
Yeah, and then we die here. We just accept it. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna point out every other mistake. I mean, sometimes use your grasp in a weird way that you are full HP with a shield. You need to use your grasp, but whatever. It's not beyond the point. I don't want you to have more things to think about, but rather less things to think about. But like here, by the way, you said it's only D.Va. Turn around. Pause.
Yeah, there's a Hanzo in the hallway.
Yeah, and the reason why you didn't know that, is because you just didn't turn around. Yeah, like
Would I
you're
have
attacking
realistically
these guys.
seen him though? It's a question. I'm not
would-
criticizing. I'm actually just asking.
No. You would realistically see your teammates through a wall, struggle, like fighting,
Right.
like running back from
I'd see
something.
the projectiles. I may not see him, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not even a projectile. You can look at your team and see what they're up against, see what's going on. Are they defensive? Are they on the offensive? Are they okay? Are they not? By the way, can I see in the game reports how many deaths you have in this game?
Sure.
I'm willing to bet it's very low. Because I don't remember you dying a lot.
5.
The only times you've died is when, 5, okay. It's like, okay, 5, and actually most of them you died when it was already over. Like when everybody else died and you just like, stagger. You running into a dragon, for example.
Right.
Or
It was
stuff
just
like that.
resetting the fight, or resetting the next fight.
Just playing your life too much, man. You just like think about, I don't want to feed, and then you just like don't do anything.
Mm.
You don't do anything when it matters. But I don't want you to be thinking about playing super hyper aggressive all the time, because I want you to know when.
Right.
And the when is when people don't pay attention. It's like the internalized thought is not D.Va is looking at me. It's who isn't.
Right. Who can I? Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Rather than looking for who is, look for who is not.
Yeah. It's like I'm watching you play internalized. D.Va's looking at me. Tracer's looking at me. Yeah, but who isn't? There's other people shooting. Who isn't?
Right. Absolutely. No, that's true.
Right. So I mean that you have something to think about. I'd really like you to press down on advantage specifically. I want you to bait. I want you to initially draw the attention, and I'm gonna do it step by step for you, David.
Okay.
Before I let you go, I'm sorry. I've been dragging this for a little bit longer than you should have, but I really like you to get into the rhythm of this. Take a look at my screen.
Okay. Give me just a second here. Let me pull it up. Oh my. Okay, yeah, you're good.
Okay. Check. You're playing Sigma. Enemies here, teams here, whatever, right?
We do not know the question.
Hey, look at me. In the meantime, what is my team doing? That's the motion. Oh, I see Echo going here. I keep poking. Echo gets closer, people look at Echo.
Now you close the distance.
Yeah. I see that, okay, maybe this position isn't working, okay? I don't know, I don't know, they're pressing me, not comfortable. Okay, whatever, not working. Different spot. This was a long rotation, but you get the point.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Tracer jumping on supports from behind. And now, okay, we didn't kill a Tracer. I used my rock, didn't kill a Tracer. Cool. Okay, they have cooldowns. Oh, my Reaper is jumping on them.
The barrier appears.
Gotcha.
Didn't kill. Go back. That's the main idea.
That's the essential point.
you- Yeah. You want to capitalize on people they don't pay attention to. And in order for them to not pay attention to you, you have to first show yourself to draw the aggression to yourself so your team can take angles. And now I repeat it like 5 million times, but at least now you're going to remember it.
Right, right. Yeah, I got you. No worries.
All right, Gavin?
Yeah.
So give me an update on how things go, okay?
Yeah, I definitely will. I'll shoot you an update. I appreciate the help, man.
So, have a good day, man.
You too. Bye. All right. Deep breath. I know you can't see me, by the way. The camera overheated. I apologize. Some of you need a life. I'm just going to say that right out. Some of you need to stop watching prominent creators who are two-faced and then participate with them. That's my hot take, and I will not elaborate. That was definitely a very long session. A good session, but a long session, and I'll admit I'm drained, and there's a reason I don't normally stream these. Recording them is one thing, streaming them I just don't generally do, and it's for this exact reason. I was having such a hard time juggling these, like, 0 IQ people in my chat that just want to harass and bully, and trying to remove them from the community while also listening to him. So there's a reason that I don't generally stream it, by the way. It's just very difficult to juggle both of those things. So in the future, if I stream it, I'll have to make sure I have a moderator that's available. And we'll kind of see how it goes. But yeah, guys, I need to bail out. This is a good session for sure. Like, I'm certainly not upset. This was a really good session. I did not play very well by any means. I'm certainly not blaming my teammates. And I do want to clarify one thing very briefly, and this is actually very briefly. I think that I think this is really it. Somebody asked earlier, and I believe it was mostly rage bait, but I think there's some of you who may be asking the same question. Why? And I can actually maybe scroll up and look, because I just banned the loser. I didn't care. Oh, apparently I missed a couple bans. My bad. Let me take care of that real quick. I'm trying to go back through here, and I will find it. I will find it. Don't worry. I'm looking. I mean, some people just genuinely needed to go pick up something else, but it's okay. Nah, no, it's too far back. Okay, so basically the question is, no, Rach, you're fine. The question is very clear. What? Oh, man, I'm sorry. My brain is super fried. Give me just a second to collect my thoughts. Shoot. Yep, I've lost the train of thought. More or less, it was just a hateful statement, and I was going to respond in a way that I think is healthy, because I think there's more to it. Yeah, it's gone. Whatever it was, it doesn't matter enough. I need to bail anyway. I was supposed to be off the computer about a half an hour ago, but I do appreciate it. I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. If you guys can be here, that'd be great. Would love the opportunity to... yeah, exclamation point Discord in chat. Yeah, some of you guys, holy crap. I'm gonna go before I smack some of you around. Some of you literally have not been punched in the face, and you've been keyboard warrioring your whole life, and it shows. I'll catch you guys in the morning, man. I'd love for you guys to be here if you're actually a genuine portion of the community. Trying to filter through what to do with regard to all of the hate in the last little while on stream, and just trying to figure out like how to balance out streaming for the people who actually want to be here and deciphering between those who don't. I mean, I'm finding out all kinds of really crappy stuff, very two-faced individuals in the community, and it's very difficult to deal with that. So it's a challenge for sure to discern it. Anyway, catch you guys in the morning. Until then, this is Gaming for Hope, and I'm signing off.